Hey, what's up guys? Don't worry, this isn't going to be a chat roulette type video. However, I am going to be whipping something out, but it's not what you think. It's my Emerson Super Karambit, and I'm going to talk about why I think this is one of the best knives on the planet, and I would recommend this to all humans. This is something that a human shouldn't live without. Everybody should own one of these. This is one of the best means for self-protection, I think, on the planet. And the Emerson Karambit is superior, in my opinion, to all other Karambits, and let me tell you why. Now, obviously, well, I should say it's superior to all pocket knives that aren't fixed blades, because, you know, a fixed blade is already ready to go. You can just pick it up and you're ready to rock and roll. But I'm talking about knives that you carry in a clip in your pocket knives. And in the pocket knife world, this Emerson Super Karambit, survival-wise, is a must. Even if you do have fixed blades, this thing is still a must because of the way you could carry it, the way it's so easy to deploy. I truly feel like this thing is a part of me. I'm one with the weapon. It's like an extremity. I feel like it's a part of my body, and I'm so comfortable with it. It's there when I need it all the time. It's going to work no matter what, and it doesn't matter if I'm hanging upside down, if I'm curled up in a ball. This knife is going to be able to deploy. Right now, I'm fully reclined in my computer chair. Let me go ahead and cross my leg at an angle, so this knife is at an angle too. And let's say someone wants to kick open the door real quick. Bam, I already have this knife deployed. All you have to do is get your finger through that hole, and don't worry about gripping it. Just pull that up as soon as your finger is wrapped around there, and it's going to deploy every time. And once you have it deployed, you're already in a fighting position. You're supposed to keep this knife like this, and you're supposed to punch with the ring. You punch, and then once you punch, you have a bunch of energy or force that you could just push this, you know, flick your wrist, and bam, you're going to rip a huge hole in somebody. If that's someone's stomach or their chest, you could easily disembowel them. If you throw a hook, punch at their throat, you could almost take their whole head off with this thing. It's not the biggest blade, but it's still a pretty big blade. It's extremely sharp, and the way it just deploys so fast, and the way the Karambit is designed to fight with, this is one of the best but defense knives out there, and I think everybody needs to own one of these. Humans all over the world should save up money if they can't afford it. People in third world countries. This thing is just man's best friend, basically. I would never want to be anywhere on the planet without this. And I have my Uber Commander in my pocket to my right to demonstrate how it's not as easy to take out and deploy as the Emerson Karambit. Now, a switchblade would probably deploy just as fast, but I feel that this is ready to go, and it still could be deployed faster than a switchblade, because as soon as you pull it out, it's already wrapped in your hand. You're ready to start punching and using it, and there's really no way that somebody can knock this out of your hand. Is another thing, because you have such a tight grip on it, and your finger is wrapped around there. If somebody hits you, you know, quick in the hand or something, with most knives it'll go flying right out, but you could get such a good grip on this thing. It's impossible then to try to steal it away from you, because if they try, they would have to grab a hold of the blade. There's not much to really grab onto, and it's just such an awesome design. I've got such a good tight grip on that because of the fact that my finger is through that hole, that no one's taking this off me unless they have both hands free and they're trying to pry my hand open. But let me go ahead demonstrate my Uber Commander, which is a more traditional style folding knife with a straight blade. And although it has the Emerson wave feature, it's still nowhere near as easy to deploy as my Karambit is. For one reason, I can't get my finger through that hole, which doesn't give me as good of a grip. I have to keep my thumb on the side of it and pull up, and it's not going to really deploy. You really have to be standing up to get this knife to work. I'm sure somebody, or you could probably get it to deploy sitting down, but it's not going to be nearly as easy as that Karambit is. Which is why I think the Karambit, Emerson Super Karambit, is something that everybody needs. They are expensive, Emerson knives. My Karambit was like $300. This big boy was $400, but I feel it was worth every penny. I'm not a big knife guy. These are my only two knives, but if I'm going to have a knife, I want the best of the best, and I want to make sure I'm going to know how to use them. I mean, everybody knows how to use a knife, but I mean, the Emerson Karambit, the Super Karambit, all you got to do is throw your fist around like you're fighting. And it doesn't take much at all to deploy it. It's an awesome design. And the fact that Emerson came along, took a Karambit, and added his own spin to it, he really perfected the Karambit. and he has made one of the best weapons on the face of the earth, which is this thing right here, the Emerson Super Karambit. $300, but it's worth every penny. I highly recommend them. If I was super rich, instead of donating to charities around the world, I would buy an Emerson Super Karambit for every human on the face of the earth. So keep that in mind, and I'll see you guys later.